What if I can guarantee you defensive stability, goal scoring opportunities, incredibly high average ratings, and trophies galore? Well, sit back and relax, boys, because I've got a diamond of a tactic for you. A big shout out to Scotty here for this comment, as this is the inspiration for this video, making a narrow diamond formation, and well, trust me, it works incredibly well. A big shout out to Straight Edge here as well, as he gave me one of the teams who I tested this tactic with. If you want me to test a tactic with your team, or even give me some suggestions for a tactic you want to see, drop it in the comments below. While you're down there, press subscribe, but enough about that, let me show you the results of this diamond formation. Diamond Domination is on the thumbnail, and as you can see, with PSG, we dominated the entire world. We won the league, we won the Champions League, we won the Cup, and we won the Trophy des Champions, which the board aren't bothered about, but I am, because it means it's a quadruple. And if we start with the league, you can see that we won it with 99 points, with Mbappe and Icardi getting more than 30 goals each. 35 for Mbappe, 31 for Icardi. Average ratings, Mbappe got 7.68, Messi got 7.64, and Neymar got 12 assists. So as you can see, all of our forward players are getting forward and doing the business. Player of the match, Mbappe got 12. Clean sheets, Donnarumma got 22. 22 clean sheets. So that gives you a little bit of an insight to see how this tactic is going to work. Very sturdy at the back, but also deadly going forwards. If we look at the league in a little bit more detail, then you will see that we scored 105 goals and only conceded 21. So not only were we the best offensive side, we were also the greatest defensive side, conceding 10 less than second place Monaco. Not only that, but of course we won the Champions League with a 5-1 victory over Barcelona in the Champions League final, which is just ridiculous. Mbappe got a hat-trick, Icardi got a goal, Messi got a goal, and here is a little bit of an insight on how the formation plays out. So not only did we win it, but Mbappe got 13 goals in the Champions League itself, and then within the French Cup, we won that of course. Mbappe got 7 with an average rating of 8.48. Just ridiculous. But of course, it wasn't just the Mbappe show. Of course, he did play quite well, but we had Icardi getting 46 goals and 19 assists. Messi got 17 goals and 11 assists. Verratti chipped in with 6. Neymar got 6 goals and 19 assists from playing in midfield. Not half bad considering he's not actually a midfielder. Assist wise, they came from all over the squad as well. Icardi with 19, Neymar 19, Mendes and Hakimi from left back and right back got 13 assists apiece. Mbappe got 11, Messi got 11, and then pretty much everyone else in the squad chipped in with 1 or 2 as well. So not only were all the players dominant, but as a team, PSG were also incredibly dominant. Most points per game, of course, scored the most goals. We had the fewest shots against, which means that our defense is very, very secure and it limits the opposition. We almost had 100 less shots against us. We had the most shots for, again, by having more than 100 in second place. Most possession, we're actually 4th on the list, 1% below Marseille, who are actually top. But that doesn't matter because we won the league, and they didn't. Of course, we conceded the fewest, we had the most clean sheets, we made the most dribbles, and it is a running trend now for my tactics to have the highest goals per game average, and this one is, well, it's below 3 for the first time, I think, in a very long time, but it is 2.76, which is still incredible. It's still 0.7 better than second place. So you're still going to win every game pretty much, and you're going to do it scoring lots of goals. So as you can see, this diamond dominates France, but I know what you're going to say, the same as what you said for the Bayern Munich tactic. GG, anybody can win in France with PSG, and yes, again, you're right. So what I've done is I went to Turkey, and let me show you how that one went. And in Turkey, we joined Besiktas, and as you can see, yet another league title. Finishing the season on 80 points, 8 clear of second place, and Michy Batshuayi, 49 goals. Outrageous. And similarly, like with PSG, if we go by the most goals scored, we finished first in the league. We scored the most. Defensively, we weren't as secure as what we were with PSG, but with worse players, that is kind of to be expected. But we still finished 4th best in the league with goals conceded. But our goal difference, of course, was hugely better than every other team in the league. So not only did we win the league, but we also won the Turkish Super Cup, and we reached the final of the Turkish Cup, losing out in the final. Champions League we didn't do so well, but you know, we're Besiktas. That's probably to be expected. But so far we got the quadruple in France, We've got the double in Turkey. I wonder if we'll win trophies in the next country we go to. Well, you'll have to keep watching to find out. But as you can see from the squad, that goals are scored across the entire team really. Batshuayi carried this Besiktas team, 49 goals in 50 games, not half bad at all. But we've got Lara in there with 21, Texiera with 12, and then Pjanic with 12 as well from midfield. Not half bad. If we look at assists, Pjanic there with 24 from midfield. We've got Russia at right back with 13, attacking midfielder there with 13, striker with 11, our other striker with 6. So as you can see, the positions, they're interchangeable, but not only that, they're all creating chances for each other. And just so you can see for yourself, Besiktas scored 2.55 goals per game, slightly less than PSG, but still absolutely dominant for this division. We created the most chances using this diamond formation, almost 50 more than second place, as well as having the most shots for. So like I said previously with PSG, this diamond formation dominates both offensively and defensively. But I know what you're going to say. GG, Besiktas are one of the best teams in Turkey, and again, yes, okay, you might be right. So what I've done is I've went to the depths of Portugal, Division 3, to try out this diamond formation. Does it work? Well, let me show you. And here we are then with Setubal in the 3rd division of Portugal, and as you can see, this diamond formation works just as well down here as well. Finishing the league as champions with 46 points. But Portugal Division 3, it's a bit weird. So this is the first stage of the season, and the second part is a promotion stage group game thing, but against the best teams in the division, we won 6 of 6, finishing off with 18 points. And then after that, you get a promotion playoff, which of course we won as well. So this diamond formation dominated in the league, in the promotion matches, in the championship playoff, whichever game, we won. So that brings me back to what I said before. We won the quadruple with PSG, we won the double with Besiktas, and we've won the league with Setubal in the 3rd division of Portugal. All while playing this beautiful diamond formation. So, you've seen the results, now it's time to see the tactics. Before I show you the tactic and give you all the instructions you need, please do consider subscribing, it would really mean a lot. I'm aiming for 500 subs this year, so if I can get there, that would be amazing. Anyways, enough of that, back to the tactic. Here we are then with a clean slate of a 4-4-2 diamond formation, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the team instructions first, then I will give you the positions, and then I'll give you the player instructions. The first thing is though, we are going to actually stay at a balanced mentality. I know this year attacking is very OP, but this formation requires a more balanced approach. In possession, we're going to work the ball into the box. We're going to overlap on the left, overlap on the right, focus play through the middle of the pitch, playing a bit of a high tempo and making sure that we're setting our width to be slightly wider than normal. In transition, what we're actually going to do is we are going to regroup when possession has been lost. But once we do have the ball, of course, we're going to launch the counter. And if the ball somehow finds its way back to the goalkeeper, we're going to take short kicks and we're going to give it to our fullbacks. Out of possession, the first thing we're going to do is to force the opposition inside. All of our players are in the centre of the pitch, so we want them to be in that area too. That way we can use our numbers to our advantage. We're going to play with a much higher line of engagement and a much higher defensive line. We're going to prevent the short goalkeeper distribution, and we're also going to trigger press just a little bit more often. I don't want these players to be pushing too hard, but we still want to give some sort of pressure on the opposition. Now onto the player roles. In goal, we're going to keep the goalkeeper on defensive duty. For right back, we're actually going to have a subscribe logo. Do me a favour, scroll down, press subscribe. I'll give you 3 seconds, then we'll go back. 3, 2, 1, we're here. Right back, it's going to be a complete wing back on support duty. Inside of him on the right hand side, we're going to have a centre back on defend. On the left hand side of defence as well, he's also going to be a centre back on defend, and on left back it's going to be a complete wing back on support. Moving into midfield, we're going to have a defensive midfielder on defend duty, a box to box midfielder on the left, and a central midfielder on attack duty. Ahead of him, we're actually going to play a trequartista. Of course, they only have the attack duty, but this is where Messi is going to be having the ball, creating chaos. Up front, we are going to have my favourite role in this year's FM, the target forward on attack, and next to him, we are going to have an advanced forward on attack. Now, my tactics are never normally heavy on the player instructions, and this one is, well, it's the same. We only have a few key positions that we need instructions for, so watch carefully so you can use them yourself. For our right back, we don't need to add any. However, for our centre backs, what we're going to do is we're going to add in the stay wider instruction. This is because when we have the ball, we want them to be sitting kind of wide, because our defensive midfielder is not going to be bombing up the pitch, he's going to be staying in this position. However, our complete wing backs, when they do have the ball, they are going to be pushing forwards all the way up into these positions, which means we want our centre backs to pull out a little bit wider and our defensive midfielder to drop in, so we're always going to have a back three, meaning we're always secure against the counter-attack. For our defensive midfielder, the only thing we're going to add in is for him to take fewer risks. We don't want him to be spraying the ball left, right and centre. We want him to keep possession, play it nice and simple, either out to the wing backs or into the more advanced midfield three ahead of him. For our box-to-box midfielder, we are going to have the stay wider instruction attached. That's because when we are attacking with the ball, I don't want him to get in the way of the trequartista or for the central midfielder on attack, but we do want him to be out here in this position, so if there is a ball out wide, he can provide that service. Next to him, the central midfielder on attack, fairly straightforward. We're going to dribble more and we're going to take more risks. We want this person to be the driving force with the ball, pushing forward, playing 1-2s with the trequartista, even playing through balls to the forwards. We want this guy to be the pivotal one. However, ahead of him is the creative force in the trequartista, and this player, of course, moves into channels, roams from position, so he does everything you want him to do. The only thing we're going to add in is to cross more often and to aim for the target forward. Speaking of the target forward, all we're going to do is add on shoot more often. We want him to get control of the ball in the box, fire away that shot nice and quickly, catch the goalkeeper off guard, get another goal. And then our advanced forward next to him is we are going to have take more risks. We want him to be taking risks when he's trying to find those through balls to the other striker. If he needs to dribble past an opposition, we want him to have the freedom to do so. So with our players filled in, the analysis looks something like this. Very secure in the centre of the pitch. We're a little bit weak in the opposition half, but that doesn't matter because with the instructions and all of our players bombing forwards, we're essentially going to have 5 players up front every single time. With Neymar pushing up as well, make that 6. With Paredes out wide, that's 7. And I'm sure you can see how this is going. We're going to create overload after overload, resulting in so many goals. And just in case if you forgot, Mbappe and Icardi got 66 goals between them. Ridiculous. So there we have it then. Diamond domination in France, in Turkey and in Portugal. And hopefully in your save too. The download link will be in the description below, so feel free to download it. While you're down there, remember to hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. Anyways, I've been GG. You've been awesome. Take it easy and hopefully I'll see you next time.